I am your astrologer Wonder Girl, and I am here to give you your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 19th to Sunday, June 25th. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your chart to see what's coming up. Libra, this is you right here. And what's going on this week is that the sun is finishing out its journey through your 9th house. Okay, which is about doing something new and expanding your life in some way, okay? I think that's where a lot of your focus is on what can you do new and different to kind of bring some fresh energy into your life and kind of pick things up a little bit, okay? While you're doing that, I think that has a lot to do with the people in your life. Perhaps if there's any people that you're committed to or that you can commit to help you bring kind of these new chapters in as you move forward. I think you're thinking a lot about that. I also think you're thinking a lot about your goals for the future and what kind of things you want to accomplish as you move forward and do this kind of new thing and expand. I also think you're trying to make some hard decisions or coming off of making some hard decisions about what kind of new thing you can do with kind of people close to town in some way. Maybe you want to expand your life, but feel like, you know, you can't quite do it in the ways that you want because you're tied to a town or a community or some kind of thing, and really needing to figure out how you can bring more new exciting things into your immediate environment and to where you are right now in your life. So I see that going on for you. I think you're trying to figure out how you can use the community that you have, the place you are right now, also trying to figure out how you can use just your mind and the way that you think about life to really give you better relationships with people as you move forward and to help you reach your goals in some way. So I think that's a major focus for you. Now, I don't think this is going to be the easiest for you to move forward on some of this stuff because we do have Chiron, which is in your 6th house over here of your job, making a difficult aspect to the sun. So you're trying to kind of bring some new things in your life, do something new and different, and I think you're not feeling quite right about your job in some way. Maybe you feel like what's going on with your job or with your daily routines is preventing you from really kind of doing this new thing and kind of having the new life that you want. So I think that could be a little difficult. Maybe your daily routines just aren't really helping you kind of move forward and expand in the way that you want. I also think there could be some difficulty here with some kind of ending or beginning. I want to say that you want to make, maybe there's some deep changes that you feel like you need to make in your life too that are kind of, you know, holding you back from doing this new thing that you really, really want in order to move forward, you know, and kind of build a life that's more exciting for you. So I think having to get right with some changes there. Could also be finances. Maybe it's hard for you to finance a new thing that you want to do or your money really isn't in the right place as well. So I think that's happening. Now, these issues are still going to continue throughout the week, but I think they're going to change. Your focus is going to change a little bit from trying to focus on, you know, how you can expand your life in some way to really your career. And that's because the sun is going to move into your 10th house of career here, where it's going to conjunct Mercury, really trying to think more about what you can do to increase your social standing, to move up in the world in some way. Okay, I think a lot of that for you is going to have to do with how you can use your career to really bring good things to you and your identity and what you want that's important to you, because Mars in your 10th does square Jupiter in your 1st. I think it may be a little difficult for you. You may have to try to figure out how you can take your career and get good things out of it, or how you can move up in the world in some way. I think it's difficult for you to really find the good luck there, for you to use your career in order to benefit you and help you in some way. While that's going on, we also have Mars in your 10th making a trine to Neptune in your 6th. So I do think that maybe there is some confusion perhaps in your job, maybe having to realize that your job isn't going the way that you want it to go. Maybe you don't have the job that you want. Maybe the job isn't quite as rosy or as great as you thought it would be, and really having to learn to adjust to some of these changes and to see things in a different way now that you have more information and that more things have come to you. So I think that's definitely a lot of what's going on. And then finally, at the very end of the week, kind of after we have some of these things happening, I think we're going to start to make some big choices and some big changes really as we move forward that have a lot to do with relationships and what makes you happy in some way. And that for you is going to be some big changes over here with when Venus, here we go, is in a trine with Pluto, and Pluto's in your 4th house of home. So I think you're trying to make some changes to your home life, to how you build your life, to foundations in life, to the people that you interact with at home in some ways. Maybe try to end or begin something at home, maybe rearrange your finances and how they support you and who you are in some way so that you can begin to move forward and really begin to kind of move forward on this career and create kind of your reputation and move forward in the world, because we've got a new moon here happening in your 10th house as well at the end of this week, kind of bringing new energy and new focus to your career and where your life is going. And maybe you needing to rearrange your home life, make changes there, and or begin something and work out a few other issues before you can fully move forward on your career in the way that it is that you want. Now, your card for this week is the 8 of Cups reversed. What this indicates to me is that there's something you want to move forward on. You know, maybe something different that doesn't make sense, that you haven't done before in some way. Maybe something that's more spiritual in nature or resonates more with your heart that you're afraid to do for some reason. Maybe you're waiting for the right time or for like a sign to come to you to do this new thing that you haven't done before. And I think what this card is saying is there's never going to be a right time. Like, never going to be a right time. If you're waiting for a sign, it's not going to come. Like, you just need to do it. You need to move forward. You need to do this new thing. You know, you need to move forward in that direction and just try something out. If it really resonates with you and who you are, and you'll be surprised at how much will fall into place once you start taking steps in that direction, even if it doesn't make sense. So that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.